Okay, so welcome to the first ever Spartan podcast. I'm buzzing. I think Jack here is buzzing as well. We've been wanting to do this for a while. So what the show is going to be all about is talking about performance, coaching, mindset, athlete development. So I'm Tom. I'm one half of Spartan. I'm a qualified strength and conditioning coach. I got a master's degree in it. I've got experience with rugby, football, coaching rugby as well, some more technical side of the sport. Currently working at Force in South Wales, which is a S&C gym, working with General Pop. Jack, how about you?
Jack, I currently coach and teach at Bridgend College. I lead the S&C provision here at Bridgend. I'm a Masters qualified ASCC, UKSCA qualified strength and conditioning coach. Been coaching for about 10, 12 years now. Started in football, got experience in rugby, a little bit of netball, and then a few other sports here and there just through my time at the college. Spend my time currently now with rugby and football academies, 16 to 19-year-old students, looking to basically win every league we enter.
Nice, sweet. So my background in sport then, obviously played it through youth rugby into uni then, and then coaching-wise, I would have done club level with the youth teams, but then coaching S&C would have been first time with you here at the college. Run internship for 2 years. That's where I got the bulk of my experience under you.
Yeah.
Did a bit of work with club level then. But yeah, that's my background with sport in general.
It's where we came up with Spartan.
Yeah, exactly.
In college. Yeah, exactly. And I think those 2 years were particularly valuable for me. Having you seeing everything with fresh eyes really helped me to understand just how important it is to really nail down some specifics and understand how important the S&C can be for any age group, but particularly those who are wanting to kick on as they grow and develop. And I think those 2 years were good for me. Hopefully they were good for you, and you've stuck with it now, which is good. And fingers crossed we can start sharing that information that we learn and we talk about and that we develop, and we can start sharing that with everyone now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the aim with this. So how I got into S&C then, a little bit of a weird one. So I went to uni first with computer science, as you know. You know the story.
Yeah.
Decided year or two of that, I was like, no, don't want to be a desk jockey.
Yeah.
Not for me. Not enough movement involved. Switched on to sport and exercise science course. And then through that, I found S&C and specialised down with the masters on that then.
Yeah, mine was not dissimilar. I think I found the gym first before I found S&C. Usual thing, break up and decided, right, I'm going to hit the gym, I'm going to get involved. And it was just around the same time I started uni. So I was learning about the body, and I was learning about training, and I realised that I knew diddly squat. I wanted to know more, so I started doing my own research.
Clarkson reference there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Love that.
Started doing my own research and realised, holy hell, there is a whole rabbit hole that I can go down here. Let's explore. And then got through uni, needed some work experience, and one of my lecturers just clocked my thirst for physiology, biomechanics, and training, and realised, Jack, you should go and have a look at this. Go and find this discipline, and it was S&C. And never look back, really. Everything has been, ever since then, how can I make a barbell better? How can I use a dumbbell more effectively? And away we go then, through sport and into teaching and coaching.
Yeah, nice.
It's been a wild ride.
So let's dive more into that, like key moments in life that sort of shaped our philosophy and how we approach coaching now.
Nice, yeah.
So for me, I think when I was younger, small, skinny, 10 stone, soaking wet. Yeah, couldn't do anything on the field.
And wanting to play rugby as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And didn't want to get myself hurt.
Yeah.
A couple of years down the line, did get hurt, but that's another story.
Yeah, we'll deal with that when we get there.
Yeah, so just want to get bigger, stronger, protect myself really, and as every young boy's dream is to like look good.
Yeah.
With the shirt off.
I mean, that's exactly where S&C I think comes from. Like if you boiled it back to the origins of S&C, it's that athlete is missing something. We can give them that something through this. And typically athletes go, I've got a bit of talent here. Something's holding me back. What is it? And they suddenly go, well, what's making him so fast, so strong, so big? Why is he better at tackling than I am? Why is she better at turning that corner? Why can they get around that bend much better than I can? And they suddenly find out that they lift weights, they jump, they sprint, they focus on their mobility, they look after their recovery.
Yeah.
And that's all nicely wrapped up in S&C. And it's not a million miles away from me. Playing football, I was fast and fit. So I coped really well on the field. And then you play senior football and you get your ass handed to you. And you suddenly think, oh, hang on a minute, I got to change here. Got into uni and thought, okay, yeah, cool. How can I change? I found S&C, and what made me realize was that there's strong people, there's powerful people, there's fast people. And then through my coaching career, what's really impacted me to nailing down my philosophy is seeing injured athletes and realizing that there's a lot of commonalities, even if the injuries are different. There's a lot of reasons why they're injured.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of them can be stopped.
Yeah.
And that has really shaped my philosophy of that athlete. You should not be in front of me right now. You should be out on field with your boots on. Yeah, you're stuck in the gym with me. Let's do what we can for you not to be in the gym with me more than you need to be.
Yeah.
And obviously, if they're in the gym enough time, then they don't need to be in anymore. And that's really big injuries. A couple of ACL lads we've had, a couple of big ankles, a couple of backs. Some pretty nasty hamstrings over the last few years has really readjusted my coaching philosophy.
Yeah. My own injury as well has impacted me huge. How I approach coaching. Massive respect for players going through the injury.
You look at pros and they get hurt, and the way they handle it, when you know it from a coaching perspective, and you know what they're going through, it really does change the way you think about performance, but also the performance mindset and the individual that's behind that injury.
And how you interact with them then as well.
Yeah. And because
you connect on a deeper level.
Like, you know me. Coaching. Yeah, you know me. I've always been, get in, get your work done, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you are in here for a reason, let's go. Music up, workload high, let's have it.
Yeah.
Injuries are starting, I don't know if I'm getting old and soft, but they're starting to make me soften and starting to make me think, right, can that athlete push today? If they can, let's go. If they can't, what else can I do? And that's been a big shift of mine that injuries have highlighted to me, is not everyone is as pig-headed as I am. And some people need a bit of a different approach. It's been a big change. It's been good.
Just as like people learning in the classroom, they have different learning styles.
Yeah.
You got to sort of replicate that with injuries.
Yeah.
People are going to react to an injury differently. So you need to react to their reactions.
You start your coaching career, you do what has been done, and you do what has been done for you. It doesn't always work. You've got to be so adaptive and so responsive to what's in front of you. Coaching is game day. Every time I walk in the gym, it's game day. And on game day, it's someone turning left rapidly in front of you. In the gym, it's somebody not lifting the way they should, or somebody dropping their shoulders, or somebody taking that second step away before they go under a barbell. There's something different there. And we need to be good at keeping an eye on that. It's changed the way I think about coaching.
Yeah, massively. Okay. What drives us now?
That's a big one. Go on, you go first. Go on. What drives you currently? Like, what's your, like, from a coaching perspective, what keeps you coaching currently?
It's seeing how I can change someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so somebody comes to me, they're doing something that's impacting their life negatively, or how they don't want.
Yeah.
And I got the knowledge and the skills, I hope, to have an impact and make their life better.
This is exactly why I was really glad when you wanted to go up to Force and do some general public stuff, is because they are everyday athletes, and they come in going, I can't perform task A. It's not pass a ball 50 feet. It's get upstairs.
Yeah.
And that you suddenly go, I can do that. That's something I can change. Go on, sorry, I'm always jumping.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. I'm really glad you did that, because that has been that was transformative for me. Like, I worked in Force for a few years, and my goal was always sport. And then I went up there because I was like, cool, let's go and expand my coaching career. And I know those coaches are good. Let's go and have a look. And I got there and went, oh hell, this is really going to challenge me. And this is what's going to make me learn, is that person wants to play rugby on the weekend, but for the third senior team, they can't put their arm above their head. Like, what am I going to do about that?
Yeah. Like Saturday's one day, they got 6 other days throughout the week that they got to get through.
Can they play rugby and then pick the kids up afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But no,
Massive.
being a force, massive eye opener.
Yeah.
It's really honed down my like people skills.
Yeah.
As well as coaching skills.
Good.
Yeah, it's been great. Great decision.
What about you training then? Though? What's your current like? What's driving you in training? Like you're training pretty hard at the moment. Why?
So I had the shoulder injury last year.
Yeah.
Took a while out after that. Just head wasn't right. It was hard to get back training. Yeah. Which also impacted how I approach coaching now.
Yeah.
And having that better respect for injured athletes. So now getting a real big push of getting the feel for training again and enjoying it and seeing a number go up every week or every couple of weeks. Yeah. Good feeling.
Yeah.
Like this month, I challenged myself, I'm running 60 kilometers.
Nice.
Not in one go.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what would give up first, my lungs or my knees.
Yeah, mine would be knees. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just 60k across a month.
Nice.
And all year, I think I've ran 20k maybe.
What's that, 15k a week?
Yeah, 10 and a 5.
Doable.
10
and a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because three fives with all your lifting would probably be a little bit challenging and working a full-time job.
Exactly. Yeah. So, because I got that 10k race next month.
Nice. Yeah.
So, sort of marries up.
And this is it. So you need a target, don't we?
Yeah.
A target and a goal.
Yeah.
And I think for me, coaching, I'm working with an ever-changing group. Like every year, we have a new group. It's different every year. And every year that comes with new challenges. So every year I get reinvigorated. Now, previous year groups, we've had lads that need a lot of development. They've got some real raw abilities and building blocks. They just can't put them together. And that's a lovely challenge because you've got all the raw capacities. You just can't put them together. And that's our job. Let's put them together, send you out in the field and see what happens. This year, both cross football and rugby, we've got a completely different block. They are uber talented and they care.
Yeah.
They're bought in. So now it's like, holy hell, new challenge. This is what I've always wanted. I want elite athletes who care. Right. Cool.
That's the dream.
And I'm invigorated again, and I've gone again. And this year I'm excited. We go up to USW and do some WRU testing. It's the first time we've been like up on the leaderboards.
Nice.
For like loads of athletes. We normally have 1 or 2 in there. Then we had about 7 or 8 in the starting 15, which is amazing. So from a coaching perspective, it is that development, that achievement. I've always been, I'm not great, you go and do, I'll help. I was a centre back playing football. It was never my job to do the fancy things. My job was to do the simple things well and let somebody else look good. And I think through coaching, I like that. I like the idea that I'm just in the background. I'm a loud voice in the background, controlling the music. But ultimately, the person in front of me is the one that achieves. And it just fills me with joy watching it happen. From a training perspective, I've got 3 kids.
Yeah.
I'm nearly 40. I like being in good nick. Like I get in what I would believe to be relatively good nick every summer. But that's mainly to show my athletes that it can be done. But the real thing that keeps me going is the enjoyment of the monotony and the consistency. I've learned to enjoy the regularity of getting up, getting it done. And I'm also tweaking and playing with long-term strength development, long-term longevity, and still being able to run, still being able to jump, still being able to sprint in 10 or 15 years. I'm one of those idiots that's got massive gaps between my kids. My youngest has kind of given me another shot in the arm because I've had a boy after having 2 girls. And now I'm thinking, what if he plays football?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I play football. What if he plays football? Or if he plays rugby, I've got to at least be strong enough that I can play rugby with him. So that has given me another boost and gone, yeah, cool. You can be stronger. You can get stronger. And then
to actually learn the game, then
I have to understand what the hell they're talking about. Yeah. I'm starting to get positions. I know numbers now at least, but that's really invigorated, like rejuvenated my training. And then, like you said, watching the numbers go up. And I think we can touch on this in another episode, is that I don't think people really understand and enjoy the monotony. And that ruins their consistency. Training is monotonous.
It is.
Long-term S&C, it is monotonous. If it's not monotonous, it's wrong, probably.
100%.
I mean, there's a big conversation to be had there.
Yeah,
but
there's debate.
Tongue-in-cheek call, if it's not monotonous, it's wrong.
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of people suffer, is they don't enjoy or at least understand the monotony, and they're not willing to accept the monotony sometimes. They want to jump, they want to rush, they want to get there fast. If you look at most people who achieve, it took them 10 years. So that's what's got me anyway.
Yeah, I think majority of people just have variety in their training just for variety's sake.
Yeah. And then does that, like, variety is great, right? I throw, lift, jump, run every week, right? I've got variety in my training, but I think people will sacrifice their goals and their achievement for the sake of variety. And I think it's this flashy Instagram style training that's out there where everybody's sweating, everybody's breathing heavy, everybody's doing random nonsense. And I think it's ruined our appreciation of monotonous training. Anyway, another day, another episode, that one. Because we could talk about it all day, can we? Another episode.
Oh, we could go for hours.
Yeah.
Okay, why did we start this podcast then? Why did we want to?
We've always talked about how we've got this understanding and we've got this passion for sharing that understanding. And it started with us wanting to put stuff on social media and wanting to get athletes in front of us and help athletes.
Yeah.
And for me, this is another way for you and I just to sit down and just brain dump in an organized format that hopefully is digestible for people to take away some information that is helpful. I teach for a living, I like talking. This is a comfortable version for me, a comfortable media for me to get my information across. And I think it's a really modern way of helping people. But what do you think?
Yeah, definitely. They can like sling around in the car when they're driving. That's what I do in my podcast.
Yeah.
So easy. And it's sort of dead time.
Yeah.
Like rather than chucking on music when you're driving down the M4.
Yeah.
Actually listen to something where you can learn something.
And that's the thing. People listen to podcasts all the time, true crime and whatever, etc. And what you take away from it. Not that they're not entertaining; they are entertaining.
Yeah. And
like we'll hopefully be entertaining or at least enjoyable through this podcast series. But I think if you're dedicated and interested in S&C, then this is the type of thing that will help you in terms of, they're chatting about their experiences and where they've been and what they've seen, but also they're going to be dropping nuggets of gold here in terms of, maybe you do have to get up a bit earlier and maybe you do need to eat a bit different. Maybe you do need to just dig in, which is a theme I'm dealing with my athletes at the moment, is learning to enjoy digging in. Like training ain't fun sometimes. Training is hard.
I think Goggins says, isn't he? Learn to live in the suck.
Yeah.
I think he phrased it like that.
It is something that I think the modern world is trying to avoid. We had a CPD day once, and it said, stop trying to take the teeth out of the world. Just learn to cope with the teeth. You can't take everything scary out of the world. You definitely can't avoid all the hard stuff in training. Sometimes you just got to get in, get your head down, like the buffalo, run towards the storm, and hope it doesn't last long. The more you do that, the less hurt you'll be. But I think that's what we want.
I think another reason for starting this is definitely my time here at the college.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I based my whole thesis on it.
It's
like younger athletes, they don't know about S&C before coming to college. B, don't see value in it. Well, that's probably down to them not understanding it. And then C, potentially not having the opportunity to experience good S&C.
Yeah, I think everyone gets to me, and you've seen it firsthand. They get to me, this age group, 16, at first year of college, and they go, okay, cool, I know about S&C. That's press-ups, pull-ups, squats. And briliant. Do you want to come and do them? Yeah, should I do 3 sets of 10? No, let's not do 3 sets of 10. Okay, well, I want to strength train, so I've got to do quite a few reps, though, right? I've got to challenge my muscles. And I think that there's misconceptions out there that drive people either to it or away from it. And I think that you were always pretty big on helping people understand. Obviously, that's something that we both enjoy and both relish about our positions and our vocations and our careers.
It's great showing someone how to do X.
Yeah.
If you show them how to do it and explain why they're doing it, they're going to buy in more.
Yeah, it's definitely something I watched you do regular is, I'm going to get you to jump now. You understand why, right? And they go, so I can be faster on field. Yeah, but come on, give me more. Tell me why. And obviously me teaching, there's the two fields benefit each other. But I think that a series like this is a really good chance for us to go, like we're, coaches, we're a bit self-centered, we're a bit pig-headed, we think we know everything. But I think this is a real chance for us to go like, right, guys, we genuinely do know something here that can help you. If you're interested, have a little listen. If you take something away, fantastic. If you've got any questions, even better. Come find us. And I think that's something that we can do here is really develop a community of people that will but want our help and go, I want to do something. I don't necessarily have time to come and see you. What can I learn from you? And hopefully that's what they get.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, so I think we've covered it, what listeners can expect from the podcast. But basically, it's going to be real talk, everyday talk about training, S&C, behind the scenes, like the athlete. It's a kind of world and mindset, a performance mindset.
I think you're not going to get very much deep science from us. We'll get the odd rationale and support in there, but I think, there's a few phrases I've used over the years that you've picked up, and they're not scientific. And I think that that's kind of the key point to coaching, is being able to get that information across effectively and simply. And sometimes that is just real world language. What does it mean? How can I use it? And I think that's what people will get from us, is just really straightforward advice that is useful. Yes, if you want the rationales and the support and the science, we can give you that. But very often it's just a case of, do you want my help? Yes. What's your question? Cool. Here's an answer. Do you understand? Cool. Let's move. Did it work? No. All right, cool. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's go and find again. And I think we've got a real opportunity to help here, big time.
Definitely. I think we covered on a couple of topics that might come up in the future. But yeah, the kind of topics that we're going to bring, S&C is massive. We could really niche down on something really small for a half hour, and then be really broad. That's just the beauty of S&C.
I honestly don't know how you're going to keep me to half-hour slots if we get onto specific topics. I'm genuinely looking at that timer, keeping a track on it, because there is so much detail we could go into simply on foot position in a squat. So, good luck with that, Tom.
I'll hold you accountable.
Yeah, fair.
And then the kind of guests that we can bring on. Like straight away, we've got a pretty good list. Of people that we could.
Even from your side, you've got a good list.
Yeah. Like high up coaches, working with Scarlets. Potentially Ospreys. If they're still about. Won't go into that.
Leave that alone.
Contacts at Force. Like the two head coaches there, they're amazing. Like all your contacts, ex-athletes. We've got ex-athletes, current athletes. We've got lads playing Ravens, boys involved in Ospreys, coaches that are involved in Ospreys, lads that are involved in or have been involved in elite level football, athletes from netball sectors. There's a whole host of people that we can call on and that will happily sit down and talk nonsense with us for a couple of minutes. And there are a lot of people out there that we think, and I genuinely believe, don't get enough airtime. And I think it's simply because they don't have a platform. Hopefully we can develop that platform. And they're genuine people as well.
100%.
Like day to day. So you can really relatable.
And this is the double-edged sword of social media. The one side of it is if you're good enough to put your head above the pulpit, you'll be seen. But if you're good enough and not confident in sticking your head up, you won't be seen and you'll be missed. And sometimes...
Caveat to that, you don't know what's real or fake.
Exactly what I was about to say. Sometimes the people you see are not always the best ones. Sometimes the ones that are doing the work in the background, they're probably the better ones to be seen. So hopefully we'll get some of those people on and give them their airtime as well, give them their chance to shine.
Okay, just rounding up this first episode then. Next week, we're looking at pillars of performance, and we're going to like strength, speed and power, recovery, mindset, and your base pillars, which form everything else from. Okay, so if you enjoyed this, want to stick around and learn little tidbits about training, S&C, the athlete world, Give us a follow, subscribe, and share this with your mates.